Well, clearly, it is going to be an all-out military offensive, and that means that humanitarian crisis we've been talking about, both inside Israel and inside the Gaza Strip, is something that is going to be a cause of considerable concern. And there are humanitarian organizations working on that. Joining us now to talk a little bit about that, Tommaso Della Longa, spokesperson and the media and advocacy manager at the International Federation for Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, obviously, you're the organization tasked with trying to deal with the humanitarian situation. What is your assessment right now of the situation, both in Israel, which is recovering from that terror strike, and in the Gaza Strip, which is where I think attention is starting to move now?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me today. So, yeah, the situation, of course, is very complicating and concerning. I would say that on both sides, civilians paid a huge price. And unfortunately, let me start saying that also health workers are paying the ultimate price. I mean, we lost 5 members of our family, one in the Israeli side of the Magen David Adom in Israel, and 4 yesterday on the Palestine Red Crescent in Gaza. So I think that the first thing to say is that in this escalation of violence, we really saw lack of respect and protection for civilians and for healthcare workers, and we reiterate our call to protect civilians and healthcare workers.
How do you see the situation now in the next few days? Because here you've got the Gaza Strip. It seems to have been cut off from all sides. Talks about moving civilians to one place. Even for humanitarian organizations, if you had to bring in supplies, how could you possibly bring in supplies? Because there's a blockade in place and it may well be an active war zone very soon.
Well, first of all, again, is the call on all the parties to granted respect and protection to civilians and healthcare workers. Second is also to get safety, so protection, respect, and then safety to healthcare workers, and also to get humanitarian aid inside Gaza, which is much needed. I mean, when we are talking about 2-3 days of fuel, or lack of medicine, or lack of water, or lack of food, we're talking about humanitarian needs that are rapidly escalating.
Tommaso Della Longa, spokesperson of the Federation of the Red Cross and the Red Crescent, thank you for being with us, and all the best for the tough task that lies ahead for you.